friends. It's hard to believe that another year is coming to a close, and this one has been a bit of a roller coaster ride for me. In this video, I'll do a short recap of the highs and lows, but I'll mostly focus on my favorite things that I got to wear throughout the year. Welcome to the Dress Up Mom. If you're already a subscriber, thank you and I love you. If you haven't subscribed, please do and tap the bell for notifications. 2022. Well, looking back on it, a lot happened. For the lows, after having a CAT scan for something totally unrelated, I learned that I have follicular lymphoma, a form of chronic cancer. Quite shocking. I did an in-depth video on my diagnosis that I will link here. I'm very grateful that my oncologist is sort of world-renowned in this area and that I haven't had to have any treatment yet. I go back again in late January for another scan and a visit with him, and fingers crossed that we get to keep doing watchful waiting this whole next year. I lost my dad. He was 90 and had a long life, but it was still sad. I got to be there and hold his hand while he took his last breath, something for which I will be forever grateful. He was the last of my parents and Doug's parents being alive, so having all four of them now gone really does leave a deep void. Both of these events have definitely made me take stock of my own life and think about how I want to live the rest of it. Enough of the sad stuff. Now for some of the highs. I made my second visit to The Way We Wore, the iconic vintage shop in LA owned by the amazing Doris Raymond. I got to meet her this time and we had a wonderful chat and I got some pretty cool stuff too. I got to help my niece Katie quit fast fashion and build a sustainable wardrobe. We went to a new resale shop in town too called Fur, Fins, and Feathers. Great stuff that supports a great cause. The Rajka tank top, a crocheted top I designed with Ella at Chronicles, was made into a pattern, and I got to see people all around the world make and wear my signature design. So cool. I got to redesign our living room, dining room space to elevate the look, add more color, incorporate as many vintage and sustainable pieces as possible, and create more of a cool, unique, eccentric vibe. I had a lot of fun changing up our Christmas tree to go with the new design and love how it all turned out. Doug and I went up to the Bay Area and I got my third annual haircut with the amazing Jane Matthews, who I love even more every time I get to see her. She truly is a hair magician. While I was there, I got to create a signature perfume with Natalie at God's Eye Oils, who is just as sweet and talented as she is beautiful. And I scored some amazing vintage pieces at several shops up there. I discovered several great new brands, Luna Wild, New Works, and Studio 189, and was able to get a few pieces from some of my favorite sustainable women-owned brands, Judy Rosen, Breyer, and Jennifer Grace. I got to help my daughter pick out a unique sustainable look she wore to her first military ball, and we had the most touching thing happen to us during that experience. Finally, we took a family vacation to La Paz, Mexico that was phenomenal. I felt like I saw slices of heaven there. I'm treasuring those memories until we hopefully get to take another vacation this coming up year and make some new ones. We got to get out a lot more this year than the previous 2 years, and I had a lot of fun rediscovering the treasures in my wardrobe. Here are some of my favorite looks that I put together and got to wear throughout the year. Which were your favorites? I would really love to know in the comments below. I really love creating content for this channel. It is such a creative outlet for me. Thank you for your support and kind comments throughout the year. It really does mean the world to me. Happy New Year to you all, and until next time, have fun and dress it up a little.